Welcome. Today, we're going to cut through all the noise surrounding health and fitness. We're going to explore a really simple, practical approach that focuses on what actually matters for a stronger body and, a happier life.
So, when you hear that word fitness, what's the first thing that pops into your head? Is it like six-pack abs and giant weights? For a lot of us, that's the image, and honestly, it can be pretty intimidating. But what if I told you true fitness is way simpler, more accessible, and genuinely for everyone? Let's unpack that.
Okay, first things first, let's redefine what we even mean by health. It's not just about what you see in the mirror. We're talking about the whole picture here, something that connects your body, your mind, and your energy levels.
At its core, real health isn't some number on a scale or the size of your biceps. It's really about a feeling of balance and well-being. And that feeling is built on three fundamental pillars.
And here they are, those three pillars. First, a strong body, one that can just carry you through your day without any issues. Second, a calm mind, one that's resilient when things get stressful. And third, just good, steady energy from the morning all the way to the night. See? It's not about being extreme, it's all about finding that sweet spot, that essential balance.
This quote just nails it, doesn't it? It perfectly captures the mindset shift we need. Fitness isn't some finish line you cross once you lose the weight or run a marathon. No, it's a lifestyle. It's about all the little, consistent choices you make every single day. That's what really builds a healthy life.
So, if it's a lifestyle, how in the world do you build it? Well, forget about those drastic, overwhelming changes. The real secret, it lies in the power of small, consistent, daily habits.
You can forget that idea that you need to spend hours and hours in the gym. The key number I want you to remember is 30. Just 30 minutes of intentional movement each day can be an absolute game changer. I mean, that's about the length of one episode of your favorite show. You can do that. And here's what those 30 minutes could look like. It really doesn't get any simpler than this. A daily walk, taking a few minutes to stretch, choosing water instead of soda, and just opting for fresh food. These aren't huge, drastic overhauls. They're small, totally manageable choices.
This right here is the golden rule. I mean, think about it. A super intense 2-hour gym session you do once a month is way less effective than a simple 20-minute walk you take every single day. Why? Because consistency is what builds momentum and creates real, lasting change. It's the engine of progress.
Okay, a huge barrier for so many people is this feeling that fitness just isn't for them. But this whole approach we're talking about is built on one simple idea. It is for every single body.
Let's be perfectly clear on this. Exercise is for everyone. It doesn't matter how old you are, what your gender is, or what your starting point is. Movement is a fundamental human need. And honestly, it's a right.
And here's another huge barrier, the cost, or just the pure intimidation of a gym. But guess what? You don't need one. Your fitness journey can literally start in your living room with some bodyweight exercises, or just by stepping out your front door for a nice walk.
I absolutely love this quote. It's so empowering because it's completely true. You already have the single most important piece of fitness equipment you will ever need. Learning to use your own body for strength, it's not only effective, it's liberating, and it's totally free. So we focused a lot on the body so far. But remember that second pillar of real health, the calm mind? Well, the two are so deeply connected. Let's dig into that connection right now.
This visual shows you the powerful trade-off perfectly. Exercise helps reduce all the stuff we want less of, anxiety, stress, and in return, it releases a flood of these things called happy hormones, or endorphins. It's basically a powerful, all-natural mood booster.
You know that amazing feeling of clarity and positivity right after a good walk or a workout? That's not just in your head. It's a real, measurable chemical reaction happening in your brain. It's your brain basically thanking your body for the movement.
And just like with the body, caring for your mind is all about simple, consistent habits. Prioritizing sleep, taking just a moment for a few deep breaths, actually stepping away from your work. These small acts are like little investments in your mental well-being.
All right, so we all know what we probably should be doing, but why is it so incredibly hard to stay consistent? The answer lies in understanding this crucial difference between two really powerful forces, motivation and discipline. Think of it like this. Motivation is a feeling. It's exciting, but man, is it fickle. It comes and goes whenever it wants. Discipline, on the other hand, is an action. It's what you do no matter how you feel. Motivation is the spark, but discipline is the engine. And in the long run, the engine always wins.
And this is the game-changing secret. We usually have it completely backwards. We sit around and wait to feel motivated before we do something. But it's the other way around. The action has to come first. Just put on your shoes and walk out the door. You'll find that feeling of motivation often kicks in after you've already started.
As we start to wrap up, please let this be your guide. This journey is yours and yours alone. Looking at other people on social media is just a recipe for feeling discouraged. The only competition that actually matters is you today versus the you from yesterday.
And remember, you're going to miss days. You're going to eat junk food sometimes, and that is perfectly okay. This is not about having a perfect record. It's about just getting back on track and making small, consistent progress over time. That is the real definition of success.
So I'll leave you with this question. Forget about next week or next month. Based on everything we've talked about, what is the one small, simple, healthy step you can take right now, today?